the moments that we wrote Jireh, and we wrote these songs. It was in the middle of the pandemic. It was in the middle of the moments when everybody was losing their jobs. And we were wondering what was gonna happen. God, are you really enough? God, are you really enough? And God proved himself over and over and over again. He's the God of more than enough. And I realized that it wasn't about what I had. It was about who I was with and who I belonged to. I'm reminded of a song that I wrote, and it was probably one of the first songs I had written during the pandemic. And I mean, that was a crazy time for me because I grew up thinking that I was invincible. Young people do that, right? We just think everything is gonna be okay, and we just go on through life. And I was just a good church girl that just knew God was gonna do everything, right? And when we had gotten to that point, remember when they were saying it was probably gonna be a 2-week shutdown, and I didn't know what to do. I'm the mama, right? And I gotta feed 7 people in this house, and so I'm gonna go to the grocery store and get everything that I can get. And I remember praying to the Lord and saying, Lord, I don't know if I'm supposed to get beans, like non-perishables, or stuff that goes in the freezer, or what. I was just trying to figure it out. The Lord said, be still, it's gonna be all right. All's gonna be well with you and your family. And so, about maybe a year or 2 before, the Lord had given me a word, and has God ever talked to you in like the simplest things, and you knew that it was him, but it almost felt like, Lord, why do you care what shoes I wear today? It's like something super small. And so I had set up this Amazon order for toilet tissue and paper towels to just come, and it was like 100 rolls that would come every 3 months. I have a lot of heinies in my home, so we needed the toilet tissue, and I just set it up on repeat because I'm sick of getting stranded and having to run out. And so we had set that up, but it had begun to accumulate because really we didn't have that many heinies for that much. And so in the basement it was just full of toilet tissue, and we were trying to find ways to store it. And every time I went to cancel it, I felt like the Lord said, no, don't cancel it. And so, you know, you surprise on your doorstep 100 rolls of toilet tissue. And so we figured it out, we had stored it. And we went out, bought the 2 weeks, really like 3 weeks of groceries, tried to figure out how to store it. And remember, we just didn't know what was happening. And I remember turning on the news one day and seeing that people were arguing and fighting, literally fighting in grocery stores and in Target over what? Toilet tissue. And the Lord said to me, he said, Naomi, even before you knew that this was coming, I knew. And I prepared you. And I made sure that you were ready. I know to some of y'all are like, that's just toilet tissue. You can figure it out. But God was showing me before you knew what was coming your way, I knew, and I had sent you a word. And I want you to hear this word that I'm giving you right now. You and your family will be okay. And so y'all, I held on to that word. I held on to that word, and we sat in our homes on Zoom and wrote this song. And it said, my God did not fail. The Lord said, don't write it, my God will not fail. I want you to sing it from the place where you look back and say, I want you to sing it now, saying that you're going to, in the future, look back and say, my God did not fail. Come on, you have a testimony in this room. I want you to lift this up before the Lord. He's faithful, he's good, he's true. His word is true. His word is true. His word is true. The hour is dark, and it's hard to see what you are doing here in the ruins and where this will lead. Oh, but I know that down through the years, I'll look back on this moment and see your hand on it and know you were here. And I'll testify of the battles you won, how you Believing gets hard when options are few. When I can't see how you're moving, I know that you're proving you're the God who comes through. King.